What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going through some of my full gameplay, talking about some tips and things that you guys can do to implement into your gameplay to instantly become a much better Call of Duty mobile player. So just a little bit about me. If you are new to the channel, I just qualified for stage 2. I've been playing this game since season 2. I got legendary in season 2, and I've been recently getting very heavy into the competitive scene of Call of Duty mobile. So these videos have been helping me out so much, and from what I've heard, other people are getting a lot of benefit out of these as well. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. I don't want to waste too much time. We end up kind of playing bad for like the first 40 seconds of this game, and then we're able to turn it around. So the first thing that I would say never to do is run through the middle of the map. It typically never works out. I would just avoid running straight through the middle of the map. It's not very helpful. So anyway, we jump into it here. We end up, I don't see the guy top sandbags. I think he's behind us. We end up dying to a thermite for the second of our third deaths in this entire game. So we die by a thermite, and we died to kind of a gas grenade and somebody shooting at us. So a little bit unfortunate there. But if you guys are new to the channel as well, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video if you do enjoy, and if you want to see some of my stage 3 gameplay when stage 3 comes out, drop a comment right now and say stage 3, and I'll be sure to post some of my stage 3 gameplay. So the other thing is, I hurt my shoulder, so my aim is a little bit off. Just the way that I play now, I have to set it down on the table, so it's just a different angle than what I'm used to. So just keep that in mind. My aim and movement are going to be a little bit worse than they normally are, but again, not much we can do. So there is our third death here, and now we are getting ready to turn it on, turn it up, and get excited. So I realize, I'm like, all right, I got to focus up. I got to be a little bit smarter. I got to stay out of the middle of the map. That's number one. That's like the first thing that you're going to die a lot, is the middle of the map. And then what we're going to do is we need to be pre-aiming corners. The other thing that I want you guys to pay attention to a little bit is the joystick. I tried to turn the opacity up just a little bit so that in these types of gameplays you can see how I'm like moving and strafing and things like that. So pay attention. We really should be working on strafing even a little bit more, but really what I'm focusing on is pre-aiming and smart gunfights. That's what I'm really trying to focus on, is not doing anything stupid, but rather just playing smart angles, pre-aiming corners, potentially pre-firing a little bit, and being ready to go. That's kind of the biggest part of this, of being able to compete and to be a better player, is that you just need to have every advantage in every gunfight as much as you possibly can. So here we're getting gassed out a little bit, trying to not run too much. If you run away too much, they're able to shoot you in the back. So I just decided to take the quick corner here. I don't think they're spawning over here, but I am going to check again, pre-aiming, right? Even if they're not there, just being ready for them, expecting it, trying to work on a little bit of movement, just ensuring that they're not there. So now what my big thing is paying attention to the mini map, right? I know that there's one kid spawning behind, so I have a really solid idea that they're not going to be behind me. So that leaves A long on the other side of trailer of where they're more than likely going to be, because I'm not seeing anybody down the middle of the map either. I would highly expect somebody to be here. I do end up seeing these dots though, which shows me, okay, they're going to be behind. And that wasn't necessarily great. Got a little bit of a delayed drop shot. That was good because I seen that he was missing, so I figured the drop shot would be the best option. We were a little bit out of position there. Could have ended up being bad. Decided to drop the sentry gun there, be as far away as possible, or keep the sentry gun in the corner. And here I'm just going to wait for him, drop shot, come back up, dink him up because I know he's super weak, and then get this kid as well. Super easy, camp the corner, the sentry gun hiding behind it. I know that it's gonna keep cover if I need it. And then now I know, okay, well, I'm just gonna be ready for him. So pre-aiming, the other thing that you've got to pay attention to, that I've got to continue to get better at, is actually aiming up a little bit, right? When you're pre-aiming, right, nobody's gonna be here. So ideally I want to just be a little bit, if this is chest level, right, if we know that chest level is gonna be right about here, while somebody's sprinting because they're leaning forward, you want to be, you know, right around there, and luckily I was able to kind of get that. So maybe a little bit higher, at least on aiming, just a touch. We don't need to be too much higher, but aiming up a little bit more. And again, swinging wide, deciding really those are going to be hard shots. Probably shouldn't have even really worried about shooting there at all, just because it wasn't going to be super effective. But again, get another drop shot. Super good, end up getting the EMP, and I'm like, okay, I'm on a streak. Let's go ahead and turn it up here a little bit. So I'm like, all right, well, if I want to play for the nuke, I'm going to have to play excuse me, a lot more aggressive. So ended up again pre-aiming there, getting pretty weak, so not necessarily ideal to push the hill there, but I see the shot car going back down, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow the shot car again, getting super tagged up again, which is potentially just due to the poor angles here a little bit. And then gonna pull out the war machine, get a couple of kills there. I think that's pretty much it. That's really all I get with the war machine. Get that one, and then I think that we're done. Nope. Okay, one more. So sweet. So we get that. We end up having to pick up the bison just to be able to kind of stay alive here. Getting a couple shots. Don't want to over peak that. I could have probably re-challenged that, but I figure if there's more spawning there, I don't really want to worry about that too much and have too much of an issue there. So really fighting for that kill. Luckily able to get it and getting right behind cover again. Getting another kill. Super aggressive. We're playing really fast pace here. And when you are playing fast pace, you've just got to move as quick as possible. Be ready to go. This one, oh, I really thought I was dead again. Luckily able to get that kill once again. And now I know my sentry gun is down there. I can't really... Now, I was thinking about playing aggressive here, but I was just worried that, you know, somebody peeks out here while I'm going down the middle of the map, that we're going to end up being really bad. So, unfortunately, if the bison was as good as it once was, that kid would have been dead. But we have a really strong lead on him. I'm not worried about playing the hill. I'm just trying to kind of continue to slay out for my team as much as possible. Get that kill as well. Get another advanced UAV, pick up this guy, get another EMP, and then the game ends. But we were on quite the streak, a couple more kills, and we would have ended up dropping the nuke. I think we were like 17 or 18-0 at that point. So overall, guys, hopefully that makes sense to you on how you guys need to kind of start playing the game, of just being patient, playing the smart angles, playing aggressive when you need to. Really, for me, I would have just said I took a lot of damage this game. Even though I didn't die a lot, I did end up taking like a bunch of damage in gunfights. And so really what you can do is just not push as aggressively around corners. Like, for example, the last part I want to show you kind of here is that I know they're going to be over here, and I end up, you know, just playing too wide on angles. So what I could have done better there is play a little bit closer to the barrel, so as he slides out, he's not going to see me until way later. So again, I would have seen him at the point of the slide and pretty much been able to laser him, but because of the way we're kind of lined up here, I end up just, you know, taking too much damage, not really moving very much or anything like that. So all right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope that you did enjoy. Be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one.